What's up? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Army? Welcome back to Redemption
Army.
46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm Young. I'm Low.
I'm Keith.
None of the vibes. Y'all seen the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here. RM,
Runs,
Wale,
Rhonda.
Change,
Real me.
Kim Namjoon. Happy fucking birthday. It's a real one's birthday.
Bet leader of all leaders.
The leader of all leaders. A grown-ass man.
My very first K-pop bias.
Yes. Yeah.
Is he still your K-pop bias?
He still has my heart.
So that's a no.
He's still in my heart. Hosuck has it.
He has
It's
the
not
hearts
about
of all
Hosuck
of us.
today.
Speaking of heart, I hope y'all
Hosuck
find the
ain't
heart to go hit that subscribe button.
You better subscribe.
Yeah, man. Y'all got to change up your attitude. See what I did there? I'm here all night. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. About 70% of y'all watching this aren't subscribed. At this point, I don't know what's going on. You guys are being weird. You guys are basically family.
A little bit.
Like weird shit.
Yeah, y'all come in here and y'all eat with us every day. Y'all watch fucking K-pop with us and stuff. You don't subscribe? What type of family are you? Also, make sure you guys jump on the Patreon. There's going to be exclusive RM content up there. Might be getting into some pre-debut shit today, too. Y'all remember them vibes? Yeah, some live performances. Maybe from Persona. You know?
Why do face
Threaten me with a good time.
Some shit. Some run beats yesterday. Some in the scoop on there. You already know, man. No long talk, man. Let's jump into this. Y'all been talking about this actually for a minute.
Runch and Wallace.
Yeah. Let's jump into this.
Before we get into it, is it weird that I think if this song does have a disappointing part, it's going to be Wale?
But I'm not going to do that to my Black King, Wale.
two Virgo kings on the track. Let's enjoy.
I just and
I don't even like Virgos, but I love RM and Jungkook and Wale.
Same kind of artist.
Yeah, definitely the two rappers that are the exact same.
Anytime video is black and white, I feel like I know what I'm about to get into.
It's called Change. It's Wale. It's RM.
Production already.
Oh, tell me that fuck can never win the lie. Oh, tell me that rock can never win the ride. Baby, tell me that we gon' someday stop the fight. And tell me that everything gon' be a ride. Oh, tell me who's stupid, baby, has a me of them. Just tell me who's insane, baby, has a me of them. In this crazy world, after patience, school, we get the pearl. But this world was teaches me, preaches me how to curl. Oh, fuck school. All we got is mad teachers and some visible classes. Divide spaces and for everlasting stresses. Everybody's mad, give me fingers and put up. More than a gun, more than an out of temper, your tongue just split up. Will the pain always bring you back? How could you bet it's a damn chicken jack? We're losing the game, homie, we're losing too many things. What should we tell our sons? You know that they will with the man, like you're a man. Hope is a touch. What is yours? What you eat all day? It is the love is a gun. All those losing. Oh, what is gonna change? What is gonna change? What is gonna change? What is gonna change?
Wale. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me what is really real. I'm trying to buy a new Ferrari for my newest deal. Baby girl say the world really hate us, huh? Pray a lot and maybe God give you Saint Laurent. Wish that I could change the world, but they hold back. When it's time to go, the people they'll be mad again. And what if I could change the world with a pen and pad? When it's time to vote, the people turn to mannequins. Challenge that lamb June, I'm the man too. I'm out in Chevy Chase, the teachers used to lampoon. I sing songs, haikus over rap tunes. High IQ, looking for a song like yo.
Haikus over rap tunes.
Haikus. Got no faith in the government, that's why we need each other. Hey, laughing to keep them quiet for Lawrence and rap moms. The BTS is the army. Now it's on me. I'ma keep it peace until I see some more peace. I'ma keep it cheap forever, keep it low key. Take a trip to South Korea with some DC OGs. Cheap and OG, I'm cheap and OG. Hey, my own rights and racist police. Saying woo woo, man's welcoming. It makes the kids really freeze when it's said free.
Let me find out Wale Army.
Yeah, that was actually nice.
show all of BTS Army loving a verse. Wale knew. Woo, woo, woo. That must be the man.
Always gotta have a man in these type of jobs.
Scratched out Tupac off the list of videos.
OJ.
Moves. Praying for better days for you and I. I see progress.
Oh no, they linked.
I think I think too much now and drink too much now and I'm because I don't wanna cry. Praying for better place for you and I. I see some grass growing in winter's eyes. I think too much now and drink too much now to numb it cause I don't wanna die. Real friends love you so no limit. Yeah. I believe that real change lies in the mirror. Yeah. Since I was a little one, I'm supposed to get much that they got their hands up with me like a sticker. So hands up like a sticker. Hands up like a sticker. Since I was a little one, I'm supposed to get much status. Got their hands up for me like a sticker. Check it day by day, night by night. It's all you and me.
I like how the beat changed up. Like,
Night by night. It's all you and I. Moves in the harmony, alright.
yeah, let's get this out the way, man. That's definitely one
No,
of
I
the
don't
best
know.
BTS collabs
So,
ever.
I don't
so
know
wait a
who
minute
I'm
before
more
we
proud
get
for.
started. Wale, I apologize.
I love it.
Yeah,
You killed that
accountability.
shit, sir. Oh, absolutely. I take accountability when it's necessary. But that, he actually did come off. I don't, but go ahead. I didn't mean to step on y'all. Yeah, I mean,
Nah, I just would say that's make sure y'all jump on the Patreon, man. This gonna be fun today, man. This gonna be fun today.
Stay late for this.
Yup, man. Nah, but this is one of the best collabs that they've done with anybody, and I know I'm saying that, and it's not all of BTS clearly, but just sometimes with collabs, and it's not even just with K-pop. To me, you'll get people who might give somebody like a bullshit 16.
Yeah.
And you can feel it sometimes and shit.
Like, yo, what is he talking about?
So he not
Pay that
250K. But nah, this was dope, man. While they really came to play, and I'm gonna let y'all get y'all shit off, but I wanted to start like like one of the conversations here. My biggest fear before with K-pop was that how would the rap translate to English? Would some K-pop artists be able to hold their own with wordsmith that were speaking in English? Like if everything was all English, especially when English isn't your native language, or for some people who aren't fluent in English, which is the opposite I know for RM.
Right.
But I was very happy to see that RM actually he carried it in English. It wasn't those things where it's like you give somebody a pass just because they don't speak English.
like bullshit ABC rhymes. Like
Yeah,
the cat in the hat.
it was
went
actually-
for the bat. Like,
If it's one thing about Runs, he's never going to half-ass you with a rap.
oh no, he's too smart for that.
Yeah.
But it's these are moves where you start to get respected by peers over here once you're on tracks with people of Wale's caliber with his pen and everything like that. But go off, I'll jump back into the conversation.
Nah, what I was going to say and Keith, you might can back me up on this one. I think if ever there was a rapper, I would call his RM's counterpart. I would think it would be Wale, because somebody who would be like, oh, see, super lyrical, this and this, and it'll probably be like Lupe Fiasco. What RM does differently that Wale does as well is they can make songs like Trivia Love, or in Wale's case, what's Lotus Flower, about any of them R&B collabs he has. Then they could take something to be kind of like idiosyncratic with it.
You could do something like Slight Work and Dang.
Exactly. You know what I'm
just
saying?
things
They
that
can
are more-
have like fun type of things and everything like that. Love-hate thing, we just listened to that. Don't even get me started on all the stuff on More About Nothing, which is one of the greatest mixtapes I've ever heard, and definitely one of my favorite.
It was one of my favorite times during mixtape era.
2010, man. Y'all had to be there. If y'all not up on Wale, definitely, he's, like I said, how y'all look at RM, how he is in intelligence wise, as far as putting that into music and making it something you want to listen to, that's what Wale is for us over here. So I think this is like a perfect
Like you
pairing.
said, go listen to that. Go listen to Ambition.
Go listen to the album
was
About
great.
Nothing
Go listen
and,
to the album
and
About Nothing.
More About Nothing, which, like I said, is amazing mixtape. Wale is definitely one of those guys that's more of like a poet sometimes.
Yeah.
He was.
Oh,
go
yeah,
ahead, bro.
Nate, I was about to tell him like off camera we were talking about, and I was saying how like the reason Ross really even fucked with Wale was that Wale was doing a lot of music for like colleges and things of that nature, and when Ross heard it, he was just on the type time like, yo, this music is just bigger than just the colleges. You really spitting shit. Like it felt like you're doing poetry, but somehow you're doing poetry on high octane, like, you know, beats. Shit kind of not so much was unheard of and shit, but it just was his style is so unique that it's kind of just a Wale style.
If you like RM and you want to listen to like Wale, I can recommend some songs at the top of my head. Go listen to Ambitious Girl from More About Nothing. Go listen to Sabotage featuring Lloyd, or like I said, the Miguel collab, Lotus Flower Bomb.
Go listen to his MMG project shit.
If you want something like the wordsmith, if you want to listen to like the wordsmith stuff, like I said, go listen to More About Nothing. The first 7 straight songs on there, all fire, no skips. And they, like I said, the more I think about it, him and Wale are like
Two sides of a coin.
Yeah, they're literally the same dude now.
This pairing makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
I actually want them
makes
to do
so
some
much
more music
sense.
together now. Now that I think
It really does. I mean, I think. Well, I don't think both of them are poets.
Niggas could have did a CD.
Yeah.
album.
So like the way they go about the writing process is exactly the same. I mean, how many times have we said RM? You know, everything he writes sound like poetry. He is a poet. I mean, we see him and we've seen him behind the scenes writing down poetry. I mean, so same thing with Wale. That's kind of how he got his claim to fame. More like a spoken word poet over a beat. You know what I mean? Just same type of vibe.
Sports reference the hell out of you.
Yeah, like very intelligent, very, very good as far as being able to put those words together, and the references is on point. You know what I mean? Just this is definitely a mirror match, and it works out really, really well.
Two true MCs as well. They both respect the craft.
Yeah, and
love it.
the beat change was definitely a joint that was fire in the end of the
Change.
song. I think it definitely. I wouldn't have minded the whole song sounding like that, to be honest. I didn't mind the hook, the earlier hook, which was kind of like almost a rock hook over EDM beat. But the second part was definitely more in my wheelhouse of what I like as far as rap like this. But the message was dope. I definitely got it. It wasn't hard to understand, so it was not a whole bunch to break down. We don't have to kind of go into that. I mean, it's pretty much there for you visually. Not to mention it's for your interpretation, so who am I to tell you how to view it?
Good point.
But I definitely thought this was a good song. I definitely think that both of the artists need to work together. Or not. They don't need to do anything, but it would be nice for them to work together.
Where do you have this rank, Keith?
As far as
We've heard, I think, like Awaken, obviously, who else?
Are we ranking it as far as just RM stuff,
just
or
RM stuff we've heard? Do you, Persona,
I don't know where I put this yet. I would kind of.
I'm gonna keep asking y'all this all night. So
No, you're good. You're great.
So, to be honest, I don't have a long basis of comparison because a lot of the stuff that we're going to listen to, I've never heard, obviously. But so my list is obviously going to shift over the course of the night. But as of right now,
happens.
I'll probably put it fourth. I got Do You ahead of this. I got Persona ahead of this. And I have
you talking about RM solo songs?
Joker. Joke ahead of this.
Oh yeah, Joke and Awaken. Like I said, was the ones that we
So, you know what I mean? I have those three ahead of the song for the time being. That may shift, that may move. But so far,
matter of fact, we can give rankings at the end of the night. Probably, if we remember everything and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's sturdy. Because I still got Do You one for me right now and stuff. And Persona,
I love Do You.
I love Do You.
Persona
is different.
number one
that's
for
two
me.
for me.
You said solo songs, right?
Yeah, just solo
songs.
heard.
Persona's number one. Trivia Love is number
three.
2. Then 3 for me is
4 for me might be Awaken.
Reflection, just because of how personal Reflection was and everything like that.
Joke didn't make y'all list?
Joke didn't make mine. Because I thought it was cool for like the concept and like the video and everything like that. And ironically, it really seems like so like far away from like from us reacting and just kind of like how they do it.
He was like, I'm not.
But yeah,
I'm hip hop. He was just like, okay,
yeah,
okay,
I believe you, bro.
Let niggas know. Let niggas know this rap shit real.
I just really love RM, bro. Like I have a great appreciation for him. Like no matter like the whole bias thing and everything like that, my appreciation for him never.
But to be honest, I feel like appreciation for him kind of gets lost in the group.
Yeah, it's just
if that's a fair statement to say.
I love him as a human
It depends on who you talking about, I guess. Because for me, I can't. He has so many crucial moments that he's still like my bias kind of anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like even the songs where it's not solo songs or whatever like that. His verse on "I Need You," amazing to me. His verse on "Run," probably my second favorite because, like I said, Persona is just that amazing. That
we probably jaded by some things too at this point because
that's what I was gonna say.
Remember earlier on, like we had a lot to say about him just as how amazing of a leader he is, how smart he is.
Exactly.
He's I know you was talking about like the foundation before when we did the JK stuff. He fuck everything. He's the house. Like you know what I mean? It's just because everything kind of starts with RM and ends with RM as far as like, you know, the writing goes, as far as the structure of the album.
Shit, the fact that there's a group.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, so you was a legend as a young boy.
We're going to get into some shit today. You know what I mean? And even some young boy RM shit today.
Hey.
Join the Patreon.
But
yeah, all that to say, I feel like that we've not so much shot our load early with RM, with like giving him his flowers. We kind of had those conversations a lot early, so sometimes some people, if they new to the channel, might either have missed out on some of that convo.
So we got to revisit.
So yeah, or sometimes they think we take things for granted.
He was definitely the onion that we peeled back first out of everybody, and then once we started doing birthday stuff, we had already passed him and JK. So this is why we're going up so hard for them right now, because during the time the channel was still in its infancy and everyting like that.
It wasn't even a thought to kind of do the birthday stuff for real. And now we just know. So you know now, bro's getting a whole week on the channel, and on Patreon.
Y'all better love it.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, all that just to say that, like, you know, I think we already know what's up, so maybe sometimes we're not verbal about it, and people will just be like, "Oh, y'all don't like RM," or "This is going on," and it's just like, no, we know he's amazing, and not like it goes without saying, but it's just like sometimes you're not gonna get the same conversations from us every single day and shit like that. Or if we're doing something else, you're not. If it's Jimin Day, we're clearly not going to be like, yo, let me tell you about RM or something like that, because then that comes off as hating a little bit
even
too.
If he ate, we not going to lean into it. I mean, we're like, yo, he ate, and then we move on to the next. Especially if it's somebody else's day. And I mean, I think that's just respectful, because we show that same respect to everybody on every situation. It's not like we're biased or we kind of switch it up every now and again. We give you the same thing every time.
Yeah, so y'all can stop trying to gaslight us in the comments and everything, especially me.
This is a personal one.
Y'all can stop trying to gaslight me in these fucking comments every week, talking about I hate this person or I don't respect this person. I show every person in this
they finally
group,
realize that you hate Jimin?
Bro, apparently.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Apparently.
Lord hates Jimin.
Or better yet, they tried, like I said, when I started speaking my piece, that shit was like, oh, no, you don't respect him. Like I said, that whole video wasn't. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna ruin. I'm not gonna ruin Runch's video with the shenanigans from these solo stands in the comments.
You definitely went
like
CM
that.
Punk for a second.
But this going. I hope this going to YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
was this any?
So all y'all hear?
Yeah, you solo stands. Like I said.
Was there anything else as far as this video that you wanted to get off or about the track?
Oh no, the way it was shot was cool.
Yeah.
The black and white was cool. The late addition of color in certain aspects, like the dude's blue jacket, the chick's yellow pencil or whatever. It looks like they hooked into the Matrix, of what society wants you to be, as opposed to what you can be outside of what society wants you to be.
That's why it's time to make a change.
And that's exactly. I was gonna say that's what the thought process of change is about. He has face tattoos, so they might shoehorn him into a certain spot because of the way he looks, not necessarily who he is. and what he could bring to the table as a person and blah blah blah. And as the video kind of gets color, you kind of see like the dream layer being pulled back and the world looked at through different eyes, and it's definitely fire. And then all of it fades away, and then we get the second half of the video, which is just epic. But yeah.
Now, my favorite part was definitely the third act with them two, like, kind of doing the back and forth and everything like that. I'm actually surprised they didn't go Styles and Kiss on this. Like, you know, they're that, like I said, type of, like, rap nerds that, you know,
they could have made it work.
love to make their verses very intricate and kind of, like I said, layers that you have to peel back and everything. So it's very dope. And then, like I said,
I could see them doing this together.
They actually seem like they cool and shit. So like I said, I definitely want to know how this came about. Because I wouldn't be surprised if RM listened to Wale. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, to kind of just check the temperature and see what's going on and everything. He's really, like I said, he really strikes me as
you know what's funny?
On the regular,
a lot of RM verses kind of have a Wale bounce to it.
That's what I'm saying.
So like Pied Piper. The way his voice bounces, that's almost like a Wale-esque type
Trivia Love
bounce.
That's
you know
that's like a Wale song if there was one. You know what I'm saying?
And yes, the song might have come out before Wale got big, but we're comparing it to
song?
what we know.
Oh no, it didn't either. I was gonna say Wale popped before the Bang Team was a group. Wale popped when RM was still running the streets, but you know, like I said, it's all good.
But number one in your hearts.
Yeah, it's like I said. I think the video was cool, and it's definitely what I kind of expect from them to kind of put in like that Virgo-esque kind of. It's a little minimalist, but we still give you enough details to see what's going on and explain the story. But it's not too much going on.
Yeah, and that's all I really ask for when you know you about to get too kind of just wordsmith on the track. You know, like Keith said, I think the video almost speaks for itself in certain aspects. Anytime something comes on and it's black and white, you know you about to get like some bar god shit. And as far as the aesthetic of the video, I just love the vibe. It's just like the gritty, just rap vibe and stuff. Anytime niggas is rapping in a warehouse, you know exactly what the vibe is going to be.
Ruggedness.
Drop the link if it's possible for any more information on this track, because I feel like this was something that they just linked up and did their verses together. I can see both of them in the studio just kind of writing together and kind of like going from there. Like you said, I like the camaraderie. It feels like it's not like just a you pay me and I'm here type of collab.
Right.
Yeah. It feels like I actually fuck with your music.
I like what the song is about and what you're talking about. I'm going to put something
in the same way that y'all said he did homework on like Wale. I feel like Wale did homework on RM.
Saying the BTS,
because the BTS Army thing is you know something. Obviously, it's something you can do in a quick.
This is like right after You Never Walk Alone drop. So
this is early in the
yeah. So you know this, and I know obviously a quick Google can go do that, but it's Wale. He strikes me, and from interviews and other things, as a type of person that makes himself very articulated in whatever he's getting into. And he knows the background of what's going on and everything.
He wants to be able to speak on it.
Yeah, without kind of being like an asshole or anything like that, or just speaking out his ass. But nah, this was dope, man. And like we said, we know Armsworth, and y'all about to see Armsworth because he's about to be on this damn channel the whole week. And we about to flood the Patreon with just all RM content.
Respect Runch, baby.
We are getting into mono and RM too.
When they were standing side by side, you could definitely tell RM was like 6'4".
Clearly.
Like, comment, subscribe, hashtag Redeemers. Let us know what other RM tracks we should jump into.
RM's the power forward.
We love you guys enough, Army. We're going to holla at y'all.
Joel and B.
Peace.